Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how easy it is to work out at home using minimal stuff, just like being outside in nature. The only thing you may need is a tree. Then secondly, I'm going to harvest or pick up some plants in my backyard. You know, those plants, they're all pretty easy to spot. They grow pretty much everywhere in North America and Europe at least. And most importantly, they're packed with nutrients and they're free. Free food is always great. And finally, I'm going to start a fire from scratch using what I can find around my house, and yeah, cook a meal on it and maybe talk about life. So stay tuned and watch until the end if you want all the tips and to see the fun stuff. So hope you enjoy and catch you later. Alright, so I guess the first exercise is some handstand push-up or overhead press. To do that in nature, you just gotta find a good tree, swing yourself upside down, and then press yourself up. Let's give it a try. Alright, you got that part. Alright, that's it. Alright, so second exercise, guess you just have to find yourself a nice branch somewhere, and then we'll do some pull-ups. You may need some little, some basic climbing skills. Okay, there you go. Alright. Okay, so third exercise, it will be pistol squat. So if you can't do it at home, just start with the negative. I will show you. Alright, just one-legged squat. I like to put myself higher up, like I got this nice stump here. Go down. If that's all you can do, slowly go down, work the negative. It's okay if you cannot go back up. It comes with practice. So there you go. Do a few. Whoa. Try not to lose balance. Do a few for each leg, and that's good enough. There you go. Always breathe deeply. It helps. There you go. Alright, so now let's do some chest, some regular push-ups. If they're well done, keep your core tight, your glute engaged while you do it, and focus on the chest. If you go full extension, you may add some triceps to it. That's fine. You can just pump it up like that. Sometimes I do that. It's good enough for the chest. Gotta go until failure. One set for me, it's good. Don't need to work out an hour at the gym. You can just do 10-15 minutes a day. And that's it. Alright, that's it for me at least. And now let's finish with some abs. Don't forget your abs. They hold everything. The trick with crunches is to always keep the core engaged. Keep it tight, pelvic floor. You want tension. When you do exercise, you want tension. You want to be in control everywhere in the movement. If you want to know more about that, I advise you should look at Pilates. So that's it. Keep the core tight. Alright. I should be going now because I'm going to have to gather some stuff for the fire and make a fire if I want to eat something tonight. So Stay tuned. So first edible plant, you probably have it in your yard. Everybody has it. This is the famous dandelion. There's no flower right now, of course, because we're in the fall and the flower is there during the spring. So dandelion, they've got a bitter taste. That's why I recommend eating smaller leaves like this one. If you look online how to identify it, like you'll see this. That's the famous shape of the leaf. So dandelion, are they healthy? They contain more calcium and iron than spinach. Also, they're packed with vitamin K, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B1, folate, manganese, magnesium, vitamin A. Just reading because I had to write it down. I don't really care about all these, you know, like I just eat whatever. But so you know, it's full of nutrients. As with every plant, you know, you don't want to eat too much because, you know, they might be hard to digest. The smaller leaf like that, you can throw it in salads. You can also use the flowers, like the petals of the yellow flowers, to garnish salads. They're sweet. You can even you can use the roots of the dandelion plant to make tea, or you can roast the roots and do like a coffee replacement for it. So there's no caffeine, but it has the similar taste to coffee. If you're ever trying to quit coffee, dandelion tea is pretty good. So let's have a try. Now, like I said, the smaller leaf, they're not bitter. Maybe a little now because it's the fall. But if you take the young sprouts or the young shoots in the spring, then they taste just like spinach or lettuce, and it's free. You know, like you don't eat it if you use pesticide, of course, in your yard. But it's funny how we spend like $6, $7, $8 for a tub of spinach at the store wrapped in plastic, when we've got like green stuff everywhere, like that's edible, you know, like so dandelion, it's the #1, easy to recognize, and it grows everywhere, healthy for you. So the second edible plant is the red clover. You recognize here probably the famous clover leaf. It's edible as well, like the dandelion, and has like a lot of leafy green. It's high in vitamin C, vitamin K, got iron, magnesium, probably other stuff. You can cook it, you can put it in salads, you can throw it in your smoothies, you can dry it up, make tea. It has a relaxing effect on the body. You can also like you can also treat eczema with it, apparently. Never tried, never had eczema, so. And the last thing I wanted to say, you can with the leaf, you can dry them up and use them to flavor your desserts. So they taste like vanilla a little bit, the dry leaves. So you can add it to flour or sprinkle it on some desserts. That's the flower here, the red clover flower. This one has probably seen better times, but it's the fall, so everything is a little rugged. I used to eat them since I'm a kid. Just like that, you pull the petals out and you eat the base of it. Just like that. It's pretty sweet. It's what the bumblebees like. No, I bet I look like a rabbit, but I tell you, it's free food. Probably grows in your yard. So try it up, try it out. I mean, red clover. Number 3, third edible plant. It's the plantain. not the banana, but the leafy green. That grows everywhere, North America, Europe, anyway. Yeah, you can eat it raw. It's better in the spring. The leaves are more tender, or tender. If you find little ones like that in the fall, you can eat them raw also. There's little strings in it. I don't know if you see it. You see the little strings here. I like to pull them out, just like that, for the texture. And believe it or not, but it tastes just like mushrooms. Not joking. Yeah, tastes just like mushrooms. I've got a bigger one here. With a leaf that big, I would probably fry it. You can use it like into soups, um, like saute. It's really good. It's full of nutrients. I could make an entire video on it because there's like hundreds of usage for this, a different usage for this plant. But yeah, plantain. You've probably seen it like grow anywhere, like in the cracks in the pavement near the sidewalk. I'm sure you have some in your backyard, and if you don't mow the lawn too often, like you'll see them like pop out. Yeah, it's a little treasure. Oh yeah, and I forgot, this is the fruit of the plantain. Looks like this. It's actually like little seeds. That's what they use. That's what like psyllium husk is. You know about psyllium husk? People use it to ease digestion and relieve constipation. It's soluble fiber. You can throw them in smoothies. You can use them in flour. You can put them in your oatmeal, whatever. So yeah, that's another use that plant has, the plantain, the fruit, psyllium husk. So the fourth and last edible plant, I think it's called a cold spot, or something like that. In English, I might be mistaken. I don't know if I pronounce it properly. In French, we call it tussilage. It has a yellow flower, one of the first one to bloom actually in the spring. The flower is edible, like the dandelion, and you can use it for salads. For the leaf, I would probably eat it raw in the spring and cook it in the fall because the leaf becomes a bit tougher. You can use it for soups. You can use it for um, like pesto. You can yeah. I mean, you can saute it again probably. And then the bigger leaf, like they look like this. Sometimes they can be as big as this. You can use them to wrap food. You know, like it's a good like wrapper. You can bake stuff in it, just like grape leaves. So cold spot. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you watched all my stuff or some of my other stuff on YouTube, you may have noticed that in some videos I speak French and other videos I speak English. It might be confusing for some of you guys. The truth is that I haven't made my mind yet which language I want to do my videos in. I would love to do them in both languages because obviously my first language is French, so I'm more agile with this language. I feel I can express myself more deeply in English, but I also understand that there may be some English people out there that want to hear what I have to say and what I have to teach. So I guess I'll just going to ride the YouTube train, see where it brings me. Like I don't have any expectation for it to blow up or anything, but sometimes on internet things spread. So I'm going to do both languages for now. Write in the comments which one you prefer, and then you can use the subtitles also. If I speak French at some point and you don't understand what I say, then use the subtitles, and I'll try to speak as properly as possible for the subtitles to be accurate. I wonder if these little things will catch fire easily. Okay, should do it. Let's try with that. Looks like we're gonna eat tonight. That's alcohol-free beer. Cheers. The veggies are cooked. So I'm making some ramen, some vegan ramen. Now I'm going to add some broth to it, some ramen broth. Let it cook a little bit, and then I will add the noodles. Okay, so now the broth has been cooking with the veggies. I'll add my noodle. Let it cook for longer. think it's ready. Try to pick it up without burning ourselves. I tell you, dry leaves, best oven mitt. Right now that it's cooked, we'll top it up with some smoked tofu. There you go. Might not be the nicest looking, but it's going to be good indeed. And final touch, some green onions, and there you have it. Vegan ramen on the wood fire. Time to try. Always good to get a bite with everything on it. Pretty good. Really good. The smoked tofu, I love it. With mushrooms. And the plantain also. The plantain also has a mushroomy, herby taste. And we have to be honest, huh? Everything on the fire is... Everything cooked on a fire tastes better. Every time. No matter what you cook, huh? No matter what you cook, if you cook it on the fire, it tastes 100 times better. Yeah, wow. So delicious. I wish I could share with all of you. That's what life's about, huh? Just doing this type of stuff. I used to do it as a kid a lot. I would climb mountains and bring, the only thing I would bring would be like a sleeping bag, and then I would sleep like I'd cut a bunch of fir branch and make myself a mattress on the ground and sleep on it. Cook food on the fire. Yeah, at some point in my life I stopped. Started working. I moved to the city for a bit, and yeah, feel like we need nature. We need to be close to nature. There's nothing better than that. Being by the fire, spending the day outside, putting our hands in the dirt. It's grounding. I feel life is really complicated nowadays, and we have a lot of technology. But I feel like the more technologic we're becoming, the further away from the source we're getting. I think it's a mistake to believe that technology will be our savior. I believe I believe nature is already perfect. Nature is the best technology, huh? If we think about it. Our bodies are natural, and there's nothing that we can create that is as advanced as our bodies. So, get back to nature, my friends. If you live in the city, try to get away for a weekend. Go camping, swimming in the lake, in the rivers. Go watch the stars. Yeah, that's the real therapy. I think there's a lot we can figure out in nature, mostly in silence.
the technology and everything else, those are distraction. It's just noise. It's noise all the time. And it's really hard to connect with ourselves with all that noise and this constant distraction, cell phones, Netflix, TikTok, even YouTube. I make video YouTube. It can be fun sometimes to pick what we want to look and look at stuff that it's meaningful and truthful and that makes us feel good and inspire us. But it's all about balance. It's good to go to some quiet place at some point and to ponder mm, about our lives, what it means to be human, what it means to be happy, how it feels to be happy. Get away from our addictions too. The city, the modern world is full of addictions. Nature does not respond to our addictions. That's something I learned. That's why a lot of people find it hard to be in nature. They find it challenging because nature pushes us to become responsible. Nothing's easy. We need to be full responsible being once we get into nature. Like the animals, and they provide for themselves. They're tough. Maybe that's what we need, to become more responsible today and less reliant on the system that we built. Go back to the root and live harmoniously with our environments. So, on that, cheers. I think I'm going to eat that, drink my alcoholic-free beer, and go to bed. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was fun to make, and I look forward to make some more. So if you liked it, please give a like, and you can subscribe also if you want to see more content like that. And yeah, you can leave a comment. Tell me what you think about what you just saw and what I said. I'll be happy to read it. So have a good evening, good rest of your day, and see you in the next video.